start asking the questions?
Yes, yeah. What's your name again?
Sorry, yes. My name is Azamat Haidarali. I'm from Uzbekistan. I'm a journalist who's just working out with this article about the court and Uzbekistani people in USA.
Right. Okay. And you're a journalist over there or in America?
Now, actually, now I'm located in Rome, in Italy. But I'm still working for the Uzbek media outlet. So, yes.
Okay, wonderful. Yes.
So, your name is Abadir, and your surname?
Barre.
Barre. Okay. So, nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
So, thank you. My first question is: we have heard about this case about the Uzbekistani people in USA who just being caught by FBI and other structures and put in some how can I say, I don't know, may I say like prisons in yes. So yes, and my first question is, have you heard of any human rights violations during the detention of Uzbekistani people in USA? Exactly in this case, I mean.
No, not by the government. We haven't heard any like human rights violations in terms of beating them or assaulting them or injuring them, but there is a violation in terms of their due process rights, right? That which means their ability to be able to present their case, to be able to be released, to be able to have fair treatment under the law. That's what the violation is against the government, because they're targeting the Uzbek nationals and they're mistreating them in terms of the law.
Okay, so you haven't heard any of the I don't know, for example, tortures or something, or beating people or something?
None of that. No tortures.
Okay. Do you know if citizens of other countries are persecuted equally with Pakistani people?
Yeah, so the Uzbeks are targeted and detained more than any other nationality that's coming across the southern border. So that's been found by us. It's been found by other immigration attorneys. And yesterday I got an email from the American Civil Liberties Union, which stands for ACLU, and they protect the rights of all immigrants. And they wrote me an email and said, we've been noticing a lot of Uzbeks specifically being detained and not other nationalities. So they're also exploring this policy that the government is doing towards the Uzbek specific.
In your opinion, do you see any connections in this case? I mean, why it's only Uzbeks, Pakistani people?
The government originally said that they, targeted the Uzbeks because they found one Uzbek smuggler that had some ties to some criminal organizations. And they felt because he was in Turkey, and most of the Uzbeks go through Turkey, there might have been a connection. But they've never provided any direct link of any of our clients. And we have 35 people in the lawsuit, and many more that were willing to join. Nobody has ever had any contact with any criminal organizations, any national security risk, any type of issues that would present them to be investigated.
So when you're saying some criminal organization, you mean ISIS and terroristic organizations, right?
Correct. Yes. Yeah. But we don't have any clients, any Uzbeks, anybody that's ever been associated with any of those organizations, any criminal organizations, any terrorist organizations, nothing like that.
Okay, and you have experienced like the similar cases before, probably. So and how long does such cases last on average?
So we filed a complaint. Then the next is to file expedited. It's called a preliminary injunction, which means it's like an expedited hearing on the case to quickly move up the case, so the judge can look at the emergency situation, because so many Uzbeks are detained. So we're looking to get to answer your question, about 2.5 months tops. We should probably get a decision on whether the detainment of Uzbeks is lawful or illegal.
And what are your expectations for this court's decision?
Well, the expectation is to expose the program, because they're the government is saying that they're not targeting Uzbeks, that this is just happening because, they look into everybody, and the Uzbeks have traveled through Turkey, but we know that they're targeting Uzbeks. So the goal is to bring back the program so Uzbeks don't get detained, and to release the people that we have in our lawsuit.
So, Utker before said that you had a case where two, how would say in English, несовершеннолетние. Утка, как будет, извините?
Minors.
Yeah, two minors were caught by FBI. Is it legal in America? Because they are not they have not got the age. I mean,
right.
They are not 24 and 21.
So in America, if a child is under 18, then yes, they don't detain the child. They let the child go free until the parent can pick them up. These minors were, for immigration, under 21, it's a minor. But so under 21 is what they call a youth. Under 18 is a minor. Okay.
Okay.
So these two clients, they were 20 years old, so they weren't minors, but they were youth, under the age of 21. So they detained them, but the judge asked a lot of questions to the government of why they detained them. They said, they traveled through Turkey. They checked to see if they had any criminal organization ties, any terrorism ties, any arrests, any convictions. Nothing. They were clean. Like most of our clients, most of the Uzbeks, they're clean background, clean case. And the judge let them out. The government wanted to keep them, but the immigration judge granted bond because, they had no reason to keep them.
And as a lawyer, what's your opinion if I ask, can it be considered a legal basis for detaining people who follow the same roads as the terrorists? I mean, do you know the story, right? So many Uzbeks come from the same road that terrorists come. Is it legal basis to detaining people?
No, it's not, because the route that our clients and most Uzbeks take is a common route from Uzbekistan to Turkey to Spain to Mexico. It's a very common route. This is not a situation where Turkey is it's almost a European country in the sense of it's very open. A lot of people travel from there. It's centrally located. So, saying that somebody is a national security risk because they travel through Turkey is unlawful. It's not something that they could get away with.
Okay. Thank you so much for answering my questions. That's all. У меня все. В принципе, все было понятно. Я все записал. I have recorded all what you said before. So probably in next week I'm gonna prepare the article about our conversation. So yes, thank you.
Yes. You're welcome. Yes, and then we'll give you an update on the case as it moves along.
Yes. So you have my contacts. Utker can give you my contacts, or you can just send him. We will cover it from our side, from our country. I mean, if it can be helpful for the case and so on.
Perfect. Yes, I look forward to the case developing forward, and we'll give you updates.
Okay. Thank you.